स्नेह प्यार की तुझसे बाबा बांधी है जीवन डोर, बांधी है जीवन डोर। दिल मेरा लगा ही रहता हर पल तेरी ओर, हर पल तेरी ओर। स्नेह प्यार की तुझसे बाबा बांधी है जीवन डोर, बांधी है जीवन तुझको सदा ही देखूं, क्या से क्या बनाते हो, हर पल यही मैं सोचूं, हर पल यही मैं सोचूं। मन आंगन में अब तो बाबा, मन आंगन में अब तो बाबा खुशियों के नाचे मोर, खुशियों के नाचे मोर। स्नेह प्यार की तुझसे बाबा बांधी है जीवन डोर, बांधी है जीवन डोर।
Om Shanti. Happy Valentine Day. Hope you had good Chinese New Year celebration, or some of you might have celebrated it today. So today we are going to delving deeply Baba's recent signals. Baba has been signaling us for a long time, though recently Baba has been emphasizing on silence, yoga power, but he is always saying anything can happen anytime. So you have to be ever ready, suddenly, and your effort should be over a long period of time. Don't think that last moment I'll run and reach my goal. If you reach your goal last minute, naturally you will receive status at last minute. And so be ever ready. Anything can happen anytime. Next, Baba is emphasizing on having intense effort to become Bap Saman perfect. Today also Baba was saying, Baba would like his companion to be equal to him, because in the end, when Baba is leaving, he will have a big procession. So, especially those who are walking with Baba should be equal to him. The followers amongst the procession may be lame and blind and disabled, but at least those who are accompanying him should be equal to him, and that's why merciful Baba accepts every child and says, bravo, bravo, but he also wants us to make good efforts. Recently, Baba has been always in the Murli saying, maintain intoxication. Who am I? Who I belong to? Who is my teacher? What am I going to be? World master. So have that intoxication and spread those vibration of intoxication amongst other. And recently, Baba said, study is the main important thing. Gyan is the main important treasure that Baba is giving us. And study earns our income. Study guides us to our efforts. And study will help us to have our status. So he has been emphasizing on them. Now, also Baba has been emphasizing that be experienced and give experience to others. Because if you are a good lecturer, yes, naturally, people will be impressed intellectually. But if they experience peace, love, bliss, happiness through your vibrations, they will never forget it. And that's how, in the early stage, Baba attracted everyone. Because at that time, Gyan wasn't refined. Family wasn't big. There was a lot of opposition. But Baba's loving, powerful vibration attracted everybody. Also, last night, Baba reminded to have our incorporeal, egoless, voiceless stage. The first lesson, I am a soul, has been, I think, almost pakka to everybody, but not constant. Whereas Baba has been saying everything should be constant. So be constant in whatever effort you are making or achieving. Also, last night, Baba said, 3 dresses that you can keep on changing: Brahman, angel, deity. That are our aim. From Shudra, we have become Brahman. But to become angel from Brahman takes a lot of effort, and to become deity also takes a lot of effort. So we have to see that we are changing our costume and behavior. Also, last night, Baba was emphasizing on accumulating all imperishable treasures. It is the time when we can accumulate treasures of time, thoughts, knowledge, powers, virtues, happiness, blessings. So, as much as we use treasures in a worthwhile way and not waste anything, naturally, effort of this last birth, last few years, can give us the fruit for 21 births. So, little effort, lot of benefit, little renunciation, lot of fortune. So, Baba has been in Sakar as well as Avyakt Murli, has been inspiring us to be perfect, karmatit, Bap Sama. Now the questions that I have been given recently, Baba said in a Vogue message through Mohini Band that we have to make our life one of silence. So silence should not be half an hour, 1 hour, but the lives should be of silence. So more we are constant yogi, our life will be of silence. But that doesn't mean that we don't do service. Especially when service requires you to have calm insight to sound quite often in the meetings, etc. Everything you do, you can do in Baba's remembrance. Whether it is giving gyan to others, whether we are sitting in a meeting with Brahmins or Laukiks, more we remain in Baba's remembrance, there will be success, there will be unity, harmony amongst everyone. So, silence doesn't mean just silence of words, but silence of mind. Second question, Baba recently spoke of a Sakar Murli almost entirely on purity. While we may be able to catch gross lust signs, but familiarity can be tricky to catch. Could you give us a checklist, the signs of familiarity, so that we quickly identify, especially when working in service teams or at our Lokik office or within our Lokik family? Baba always says we should have love for everyone. We should be nice and friendly with everybody. But my real friend should be only one Baba. What happens in familiarity is we are too close to some human being and we keep in touch constantly with that human being. We talk all the time, we share our problem, we share our happiness with one individual. And that is not good. Because if I am taking support of human being, naturally Baba will be far away from me. And I'll remember that human being most of the time. So we should not have any familiarity with service companion, office companion, or in Lokik family. Friendly, yes. Cooperative, yes. Love, yes. But not familiar. Next question is, Baba recently said, we need to be able to put a full stop within a second and to make this our homework. What helps you achieve this aim? Does your bodiless practice or jnana contributes this to this? To give full stop, jnana does help because we know whatever is happening is drama, whatever is happening is karma, and it is bound to happen like that. So no need to ask question or allow waste thought. So that is first thing. Second thing is, if we are soul conscious and introvert, then we don't have waste thought about external thing, because otherwise extrovert people will look at the people, what they are, how they are, what they are doing, what they should not be doing, etc., etc. And we have waste thought on, critical thoughts on, comparison on with that. And thirdly, mainly we need power to back up our thoughts. powerful break so that we are checking what thoughts I am having. Is it necessary? Is it positive? Is it negative, etc.? So, more we have yoga power, we are able to be Master Almighty and give break to unnecessary, wasteful thoughts. Next question is, in December and January, Baba asked us to have physical silence. Generally, this hasn't happened fully in centers around the world. Why don't we do this? In your experience, what is the greatest barrier for us to stop talking physically and also mentally? Most of the centers have few hands, 2-3 hands, or 1 or 2 hands. So all the time they have to work, attend classes, courses, phone calls, etc., visitors. So it's not easy. Bigger centers where there are many heads, they can take turn and maintain total silence. But because the activities are going on still, if not Brahman coming to center, internet classes are going on. So people have to speak. Yes, as you must have received report, Vedanti Ben in Africa, she is deep lover of silence and meditation and all sorts of things. And she organizes silence around in the center with different people taking turn and noting down the amount of time that people had silence. So main thing is what one has to pay attention is being in Baba's remembrance, whatever we are doing. And as much as possible, communicate very little with words, but more with silence. Next question is, in the Bhog message via Mohini Ban on 18th January, Baba said that we need to keep our attitude so clean and elevated. Powerful ways can quickly reach and give sakash. What's your practice to keep your attitude so clean? If you notice subtle limitations in your attitude, what do you do at that time? Our attitude has to be clean, having good wishes, pure feelings for everybody, and not look at their weaknesses, but with good wishes, uplift them. In order to keep our attitude clean, we have to be all the time checking what feelings I have. Do I have pure feelings, good wishes? If we notice subtle limitations in our attitude, what we have to do is sit in meditation and ask forgiveness from Baba. Baba, I'm sorry, I was negative, I was critical, I was not having good wishes for the soul. So we have to change ourselves. As today Baba was saying, no, realization of my weakness is the first step. Then I can change. So check, realize, and change. Next question is, I understand that lust is transformed back to purity through loving and powerful yoga with Baba. If we do not experience this loving and powerful yoga with Baba, sometimes lust is just suppressed. What can be some signs of suppressed lust? And what can we do to truly transform it with yoga? Love for Baba, yoga with Baba will give us power of purity. Both love and yoga, because purity will be achieved through yoga power. We can conquer our vices. Now, if lust is suppressed, it comes in the form of anger, or it comes in the form of dreams, because sometimes conscious mind, we suppress lust, but subconscious mind, dreams, is there. And the soul will be feeling very low and depressed and unhappy when it is suppressed. So to transform lust with the loving yoga, what we have to do is, throughout the day, pay attention that we are soul conscious. Our drishti is not pulled by my body or somebody's body. I'm not attracted by someone, or those desire also doesn't come in my mind. Second thing is, I should eat light meal at night, because heavy meal at night, especially Brahmins are usually vegetarian, but non-vegetarians, Australians especially, eat a lot of meat all the time. So that heavy protein meal is aphrodisiac, creating lustful feeling. Onion, garlic, aphrodisiac, and eating a lot of cheese, chocolates, etc. Because one vice will lead to another. If I have greed, I need a lot of chocolate, ice cream, cheese, etc. It will create lustful feeling. So I have to pay attention on my diet, early evening meal, light meal, and before going to sleep, have good meditation. Because otherwise there are impure dreams. So have good meditation before going to sleep. So throughout the day pay attention on soul consciousness, as well as at night sleep in Baba's lap. Go to subtle region, sleep in Baba's lap, and it gradually will change. So depending on how deep sanskars are there, it may take that long. So what we have to do is keep on paying attention, keep on making efforts. Don't give up thinking, oh no, I can't conquer lust. No. First, conquer physically, then mentally. Om Shanti. Now let's see what questions are there.
Yeah, the first question is the difference between Maryada and Kaida, Shrimat and Agya.
Srimat and
Agya
Agya.
or Kaida and Maryada. Because Baba mentioned few days ago the difference between Shrimat and Agya. So what's the difference?
Srimat, elevated direction, are getting up early in the morning, attending class, having vegetarian diet, sattvic diet in Baba's remembrance, cooked and eaten, having constant yoga, not giving sorrow to anyone, not having business deal with Brahmins. These are all maryadas. Maryadas.
Agya.
Maryadas. Agya is be holy and yogi. So that's main agya. Be holy, be yogi. What else?
Maryada. Maryada.
Maryada, I told first.
Shrimat, you said.
Maryada, our dress code, the way we sit properly, not having legs stretched while sitting on the floor, or not leaning too hard and relaxing too much. So these are disciplines or maryadas. having full dress, not revealing parts of the bodies. So these are maryadas.
The next question is COVID pandemic situation gave the whole human tree a big shake. Though Brahmins benefited from the extra time given, the world has moved greatly into depending on the internet. The question is, will the next big shake be the loss of internet connections? How can we prepare ourselves for a situation if all the communications are lost?
At the moment, we are lucky to have internet connection, communication with Brahmins, friends, with Zoom call, etc., webinars, etc. Ultimately, it will be lost. And Baba says, your voiceless connection will be the only connection. If your intellect is clean and pure, you can catch Baba's inspiration. So keep a voiceless intellect, clean intellect.
A BK student is a tarot reader. Question arises if a Brahmin should have this profession. Tarot reader, वो card पढ़ते हैं ना भविष्य का. People read the future cards. So BK Brahmin has this profession. So should a BK have this profession? Is it okay?
I know quite a few Brahmins are very fond of that. And many magazines, papers, etc., they every day share zodiac signs. What is your sign today and what will be happening today? Now it's up to you. Personally, I feel it's a waste of time. But people are interested, and some of the astrology, Indian astrology, tarot cards and all, I don't believe. But Indian astrology, some of them, they are very good. Because I have known quite a few people, they can exactly tell what they have lost, where they have lost, when they will found, where they will found, etc.
Okay.
And it has happened. Or when somebody is going to die.
Okay. So should Brahmin believe this? Should a Brahmin believe all this?
It's up to your faith and your time and desire. I don't say don't do it. But usually it's a waste of time and money, energy.
Another question is, since we have come to the end of the cycle, those who do 7 days course through online, can they start listening to Murli straight after that?
Yeah, because just as what we have been doing is in the past, when students come, first we give them course, but before they come in the Murli class, we give them primary understanding of the Murli. Individual attention is given. So if possible, before they join general class, it's good to give personal, morally, or even if they are joining general class, at the end of the class, just make it sure that they have understood every point and they don't have any question.
Please update Dadi Gulzar's medical situation till today. Dadi ji, Dadi Gulzar.
What is?
No, they want to know what is the medical updation, Dadi Gulzar's health.
Every day the bulletin is sent by Nikunj and Dr. Pratap. So it's improving, slowly improving. The amount of oxygen required in the ventilator is less, and parameters are normal.
Will there be any chance for Baba to use the chariot? Will there be any programs for double foreigners to visit Madhuban if Indian government opens the borders?
I hope you will be able to come to Madhuban, but it will be all on the line. It will not be again through the medium of Dadi Gulzar, that is sure.
That's it?
That are the only questions?
Yeah.
Okay. No more question. That's very good.
They're all satisfied, contented.
Okay. So we have got at least 10 minutes powerful meditation before we finish. Then you can enjoy your Valentine Day or Chinese New Year, because Malaysia is going to celebrate their Chinese New Year this evening, and some of you can join it. So let us have
The last
10.
another question they've sent right now. What is the Yagya stand on COVID vaccines? Can we take it?
I think so. In Global Hospital, all the staff has taken, and I checked with them. Nobody had reaction. So in India, COVID vaccine that we are using has no reaction. So there is benefit, no loss.
The difference between the power to accommodate and power to merge, is it same or different? Power to accommodate, power to merge.
I think it's the same. Merge and accommodate is the same, because if you merge something, it is already accommodated.
Didi said about increasing the power of silence. Some Brahman, while maintaining silence, become very serious and not even smile.
Baba has always been emphasizing on being serious and entertaining. Brahma Baba always used to be in meditation, churning, gyan, and in silence. But he was cheerful. And as soon as he used to see someone, he would smile and share some knowledge point. He would never pass any Brahman without sharing some gyan point. And so, even if he may not share gyan point, but at least he would share drishti. Same thing with Dadi Prakashmani, as most of you have seen. She always used, in winter, she would always sit in sun. And whoever will pass, she will say Om Shanti, smile, etc. Or if anybody had any question, they will stand in front of Dadi and Dadi will share the answer to them. So we have to have the balance of silence and entertaining.
Developing mind power, other energies, energy awareness, offered free by other masters, and they are popular nowadays. So, what is your thoughts on this? What is your apt thoughts on this?
Okay.
Developing mind developing, and energy developing. There are many masters in the world now, today in the world. They train people on mind developing, energy developing, and all that. So, what is your thought on that? And they offer free. They offer free.
I wouldn't go to anybody else. Baba is helping us to develop our mind, energy, and powers. So why we have to go to other gurus and other teachers?
So the sister or brother, whoever asked the question on a vaccine, they asked question because someone were said to be developing using fetus of the animal, testing, the vaccine was made out of that. So should a Brahmin take this?
They will taste with other animals, but usually vaccine doesn't have anything else but chemicals. So there is no harm in taking vaccine. Okay, so we have got
That's it.
5 minutes powerful meditation, and see you next time.
Oh, my friend Shiv Baba, we love you, Shiv Baba. Oh, my friend Shiv Baba, we love you, Shiv Baba. I'm just a soul, Shiv Baba. The supreme soul is you, Baba. The supreme soul is you, Baba. We love you, Shiv 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 Baba. sunlight, Baba moonlight, Baba a star bright, Baba as Snow White, Baba is watching through a searchlight. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. G for generator, Baba. O for operator, Baba. D for destroyer, Baba. God Shiva, my Baba. God Shiva, my Baba. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Wonderful world in a drama. Writer, director, Shiva Rama. Superhero, Brahma Baba. Heroine, Om Radhe Mama. Heroine, Om Radhe Mama. We love you, Mama Baba. We love you, Mama Baba. Baba my Vrikshapati, Baba my Tirupati, Baba my Pashupati, Baba my Vishwapati. Creator of Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, Baba. Creator of Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, Baba. Creator of Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, Baba. Creator of Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar,